Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Sophie and today we're going to be reacting to Firefly episode 2, Train Job. I know that this is the episode that it was Fox, not sure, but this is the episode that network aired as pilot episode for Firefly. Apparently, they thought that Serenity was too complicated to be a pilot episode. I'm not sure if I agree with them. I have to watch this episode and judge for myself if I like this one better as the pilot or Serenity better. We're gonna see. But anyway, I'm really excited to watch some more Firefly. I'm really enjoying the show so far. So without further ado, let's dive into this reaction.
After the Earth was used up, we found a new solar system and hundreds of new Earths.
Oh, it got an introduction. I feel like this episode is gonna simplicize, is that a word? The universe a bit.
The central planets formed the Alliance and decided all the planets had to join under their rule. There was some disagreement on that point. A ship would bring you work. A gun would help you keep it. A captain's goal was simple: find a crew, find a job, keep flying.
Oh. So the Alliance's vision was to unify the planets, and according to our characters, it's an evil organization. So we're gonna get more of the Alliance, see if there's more complexity to it.
I'm saying this is an auspicious day.
Don't you mean auspicious?
Suspicious. What day is it?
A glorious day for all the proud members of the Allied Planets. Unification Day!
Oh, the Unification Day, the Alliance.
6 years today, the Alliance sent the brown coats running, pissing their pants.
He was a brown coat, right? I mean, he's wearing a brown coat.
Kind of a brownish color.
Yeah.
Independents were a bunch of cowardly, inbred piss pots. Should have been killed off of every world spinning.
Say that to my face.
Now, what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. I just want you to face me so she could get behind you. Oh, Jun sugar, quite a lot of Jun.
Guys, you decided to pick a fight with an Alliance sympathizer in a bar full of Alliance sympathizers. Great. What? What the hell is that?
Wash, we got some local color happening. Grand entrance would not go amiss. She ain't even awake.
He joined the fight. Love that.
I'm thinking somebody needs to put you down, dog. What do you think?
I'm thinking we'll rise again.
Love the introduction to the ship. Beauty.
My thanks, Wash.
Yeah, Wash.
Nice save as always.
Wash always got their backs. He probably can't even leave the ship.
Ladies and menfolk, we have ourselves a job. Take us out of the world, Wash. Got us some crime to be done.
Got some crime to be done.
You can't take the sky from me.
Take the land and we'll see. You can't take the sky from me. Love that. What's her name? River? Oh, God.
River, it's okay. It's me.
Oh, she got PTSD.
If you can talk about what happened there. Now, I know it's hard, but the more I know, the faster you'll get better.
This isn't home.
No.
It will be.
Hey, none of us want the Alliance on us, Doctor. That's why you're here.
I thought I was here because you needed a medic.
Well, not today.
Mal. Bad.
No, it just seems that way.
In the Latin.
Oh yeah. I guess it's short for malice. But no, he's not a bad guy. But it depends on your definition of bad, I guess.
That young man's very brave.
Yeah. He's my hero.
Give up everything to free his sister from that place. There's not many would do that.
Suppose not.
There's not many would take him in either. You're not overly fond of the boy, so why risk it?
Well, because it's the right thing to do.
Mal being sarcastic. Time for self-care.
You ever do this for your clients?
Very occasionally. Not all of them have enough hair to get a brush through.
You're servicing crew now?
In your lonely, pathetic dreams.
Yeah, tell him.
We have a job.
Congratulations. This job wouldn't be on a decently civilized planet where I could screen some respectable clients, perhaps.
Respectable clients. That seems a contradiction.
Don't start.
Obviously, he doesn't like her profession, doesn't respect her work, but you could tell that he has feelings for her.
We'll be landing on a skyplex in a bit. And while we're there, you'll stay confined to the ship.
Is the petty criminal perchance ashamed to be riding with a companion?
No, he wants you to be safe.
I'm not sure you'd be safe.
Mal, if you're being a gentleman, I may die of shame.
God. He got an interesting character. And such an interesting choice for a name for the main character. Malcolm.
Malcolm Reynolds is which?
I'm Captain Reynolds. My first mate Zoe. This is Jane.
Are you going to ask me what it is I need?
As a rule, no.
Good, you have reputation. I also have reputation. Not so pleasant, I think you know. Crow. You see this man, he does not do the job. I show you what I do with him, and now my reputation for you is fact.
Don't walk for him, no.
He's a psycho, you know. Niska.
He's not the first psycho to hire us, nor the last. You think that's a commentary on us?
I just have an image in my head of a guy hanging from a ceiling.
I got an image of it not being me. Let's do the thing.
Who are they?
I'm surprised a respectable companion would sail with this crew.
It's not always this sort of work. They take the jobs they can get, even legitimate ones. But the further you get away from the central planets, the harder things are, so this is part of it.
I do feel awfully useless.
Oh,
You could always pray they make it back safely.
yeah.
I don't think the captain would much like me praying for him.
Don't tell him.
Exactly, just don't tell him.
I never do.
Sure, she prays that he comes back safely. Ah. And I love that this mutual respect between these two.
Is there some information we might maybe be lacking as to why there's an entire Fed squad sitting on this train?
It doesn't concern us.
It kind of concerns me.
I feel like they don't have a choice. If they don't complete a job, Niska will hand them on the ceiling.
We're back on Serenity before the train even reaches Paradiso. Only now we do it under the noses of 20 trained Alliance Feds. And that makes them look all manner of stupid. Hell, this job I would pull for free.
And can I have your share?
Come on.
If you die, can I have your share?
Yes.
If you die, can I have your share?
The Alliance crashed his accounts when he snuck out his sister.
Yeah, well, we could all be rich if we handed her back.
I'm not
Jane.
even thinking that.
Mal is.
Nope.
He ain't stupid. Why would he
Oh,
take on trouble like this to absorb
no.
a profit in it?
She heard that. Why are they here if they're not protecting the goods? Oh my god. This is clever, just saying. Oh. How are you gonna leave the train? She's just gonna go off the train?
Medicine, sir. All of the supplies.
Stole the goddamn medicine. All of it?
Every ounce.
God, Guys.
Son of a bitch.
Guys, you have to give it back.
Cargo theft. Medical shipment lifted off a train in the Georgia system en route to Paradiso.
I'll get you a tidy fortune in the black market. Tag it received, bounce it back. Locals can deal with it.
Locals can deal with it? So they don't give a shit. Why unify the planets if you don't give a damn? Like, what?
They'll never stop. They'll just keep coming until they get back what you took. 2 by 2. Hands of blue. Blue.
How's about you shut that crazy mouth? Is that a fun game? We don't get the goods to Niska on time, he'll make meat pies out of a lot of us. I ain't walking into that.
This Adlai Niska you're talking about?
He knows him?
How would a shepherd know a name like that?
If Niska finds out he's being held and may speak as to who hired him, I think we're better off being a little late.
Okay, Shepard.
Whatever happens, remember, I love you.
Sir?
Because you're my wife.
Says there your fare's paid for by a third party?
My uncle. Yeah, it was a wedding gift.
Spending your honeymoon in Paradiso?
Actually, we're here looking for work.
How come there's so many sick here?
Bowden's malady. Every planet that's been terraformed for human life has its own little quirks. Air down underground mixed up with the ore processors. Perfect recipe for Bowden's. Same regiment. Let their medicine get swiped right out from under their noses, then took off for their own camp without so much as whoopsie-daisy.
That sounds like the Alliance. Unite all the planets under one rule so that everybody can be interfered with or ignored equally.
Oh, wow. It's a perfect description for the Alliance right there.
It's funny, your uncle never went to mentioning the Bowden's problem. Or that Joey Bloggs ate his own gun about 8 months back.
Did he? So, would his job be open?
Love Mal.
Here, no running way.
You really should sit
You
down.
can't just leave the captain and Zoe here.
They ain't coming, we can't walk in there and get them, so they're done. Now let's fire it up.
What's going on?
Strap in, we're taking off.
We're not.
Oh, Jane is kind of getting on my nerves, just saying.
And we're finishing this deal. And then maybe we'll come back for those morons. Got themselves caught. You can't change that.
He drugged him? Simon? Simon!
So, how do we get the others?
We can't just waltz in and pull him out.
Someone respectable enough might be able to.
Simon? Dude, that dress. God, that dress. Oh! She looks amazing. What the hell? Wow. Wow, I'm speechless.
What the hell?
Don't you dare speak to me. Sheriff, I want this man bound by law at once.
So I take it they ain't newlyweds.
Hardly. Malcolm's my indentured man, with 3 years left in his debt.
That's her getting her payback from Mel.
Don't think one of them's ever seen a registered companion before.
I apologize for my manner.
Registered companion. I love that her profession that Mal constantly shame her for is what bailed him out.
How'd it go?
She hit me.
Oh, get over it. Seriously.
Kept the engine running, we're good to go.
We're not going.
Not what? Not why?
We're bringing the cargo back.
As far as Niska goes, we'll just have to explain to him the job went south when we return the money.
You want to explain, now's your chance.
Oh.
Look, here's what it is. Deal's off. We can't take this job, so you just relax. We'll get you all the money Niska gave us up front. You return it to him, and we'll call it even.
There is no even.
Yes, Wash.
Nice shot.
Oh.
I was aiming for his head.
We'll have to drag him from here. We can leave him just off the street. Notify the sheriff once we're in deep, deep space.
Why not tell him in person? You were truthful back in town. These are tough times. A man can get a job. You might not look too close at what that job is. But a man learns all the details of a situation like ours. Well, then he has a choice.
I don't believe he does.
To get these crates back to town. Make ourselves useful.
Love that he understood the situation, just, you know. Love that.
Now, this is all the money Niska gave us in advance. You bring it back to him, tell him the job didn't work out.
Keep the money. It doesn't matter where you go or how far you fly. I will hunt you down.
I can just
Dark.
call you now. Exactly! Oh my god!
Now, this is all the money Niska gave us in advance.
Oh, good. Let's speak for everyone.
He's like, next! Oh, that was funny. Having a medic on the ship is really useful. I'm not sure how they've managed before without him, seriously.
Open up Jane. Can't say you're
Yeah.
a lifetime friend.
I'll deal with him.
How's your sister?
The same. In one moment she seems perfectly cogent, the next...
What's going on with River? Like,
Difficult to diagnose.
I really want to know what they did to her, what they were trying to do, what's the end game there.
We're here about a theft.
Medicine.
I think it's about River.
We didn't fly 86 million miles to track down a box of Band-Aids, Colonel.
We're looking for a girl. This girl.
Or they're trying to take away her abilities, I don't know, modify something in her mind. I'm not sure, but I want to know. Like, River is intriguing me as of now. Love the episode. I loved how this episode revisits some bits of Serenity without it feeling kind of like repetitive. And it makes sense since this episode is meant to be a replacement pilot. It was fun. The episode was lit and fun. But I have to say, it doesn't hit you like Serenity does. For some reason, Serenity hits you harder. It's so unique. But I do understand why they thought that Serenity is so complicated for it to be a pilot episode. Though, like, personally, I don't necessarily agree. But I also understand why they thought that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. And see you in the next video.